dancer.
Oh, yeah.
She might get every word for whoever song she's singing on, but she will sing the dance with oh yeah, get it going on. Yeah, that's my song. Like, so she's not a violent person. She's not with that fighting and all that extra stuff. She's not with that. She's really girly good. She's a girly good. If I could drop up with all type of girly stuff, she'll like that. But she has a little bit of softness. You know, it's just it's sad. Yeah, it still makes me maintain that she had to do what she would do. Which is anything I did when they 6. You know, and so my story, it's a little bit about my daughter. I want to figure out the best that I never had for my daughter. Even if it comes down to a pair of sandals. You know, I want you to have that. You know what I'm saying? Don't you be something. You're not a bad child. You know, so you deserve it. But in my incident, my mom, we did, she did, she did. And the situation involving me being tested all started off with her stress.
What's good with you people? It's your boy Truth Tella Young Skillz. And look, if you're out there and you want to be on an episode of True Session, I would love to have you on my studio. Let's work. All you got to do is reach out to me, let me know where you at, and let's get it in. If you have a track that you would love to get mastered by yours truly, please let me put my finishing touches on it. I definitely can guarantee you I will make it radio ready for you. Reach out to me. Let's work. Check out a new episode of True Sessions on YouTube or catch it on my Instagram or Facebook. Thank you for the love and support. I go by the name of Truth Tella Young Skillz. Peace.
It all started with the Red Press. The man, he was real known in the neighborhood with all the kids. Name up the little name, he was big there. So he gave me this Red Press. Real big, with white buckles around there. You know what I'm saying? So I took it home to my mom. And she said, no, you can't think that, so take that back. So I took the rest of it. And my mom said, I can't have this. That's when he snatched me up and pulled my pants down. And he did the unseen in front of a lot of people. This wasn't like it was some private behind the scenes shit. This was outside in front of the neighborhood in front of kids and shit. So it's like everybody ran, and so did I trying to pull my pants up because I'm leaving and lead everything from everywhere, you know what I'm saying, at this point. So I just ran upstairs and ran in the bathroom, trying to do my shit on. So my mom was like, oh, so what's going on? Did that man touch you? And I was like, yeah. She was like, where? She was showed her. She was like, it's okay, go upstairs and stay with them. And go to sleep because tomorrow you will it's a brand new day. So it's like, that's all the help that I got in that situation. Then she also told me, well, don't tell your father that. You know what I'm saying? Right over you're like, that's the situation with me. I didn't forget it.
I would hope at all if anyone was protecting that guy more than you.
And no one did anything. No one, not even a neighbor. Like it's like treaters to me. And I don't see it. And made fun of, especially by bullying and salon. I'll never forget it. I can see this all this situation. So it's like now that I know that it's time to be, I know what I need to do is I can make sure that my door a strong foundation to stand on. If something like this goes wrong, she's been here, I'm here, she has to serve with her uncles are here, family is here, and give her everything. I didn't do it. I just had to go there and get this. You know what I'm saying? Down the line, I think I mentioned it once to like everything I do on. But it's like, what can we do? You know, this happened when I was 6. I'm like 14 now. So it's like, you know, other things, you know, ain't nothing wrong with it. That's everything. But it's like, I just wish that it never happened. You know, I wish that I got the help that I needed at that time. I don't know why everyone was so sympathy.
Look at the different
Right.
like,
Yeah.
people didn't have the same actual outreaches. Folks they didn't have an education. People just lack of knowledge. That's unfortunate, but like you said, you are taking the steps and putting things in place to where your daughter doesn't have to suffer in any way, shape, or form mentally
Right.
from anything that's happening.
Right. I don't even go into that. It's okay. But on the holidays, do things and go to the or people say, you do that to the child. Because she was folks like, yeah, we're all seeing all the time and doing something good.
Welcome to Peak Fitness. Come and move with me. I'm Sexy T. Bringing out your energy from your head to your toe. Yeah, we train complete. Total body transformation. Feel the heat. Wake up, stand up. Time to get it right. Strong mind, strong body, shining so bright. Arms up, core tight, legs on fire.
All right, we are back. Welcome back. So, pose a question. Does family get unlimited forgiveness passes?
I like to say yes.
Right. See, it's not that easy to answer.
Because it's family. And to me, how I grew up and lost my family and found my family, it's like we have something that a lot of people don't. And it's like, I don't think that any one of us would, like, on purposely use those unrelated matches just because it's unrelated. But enough is enough. I think everybody has to pick the thing, even when it comes to family. When you have those families that are the discipline and sleep the families that are other things they're doing outside, bringing it into the family. So I don't think that it would be a good idea to give anybody anything. Because they will use that shit against you. Like, I guarantee they will use it against you. And like I said, you keep getting on my damn nerve, get your bull crap. I'm gonna snap, I'm gonna flip, I'm gonna take that back and put it up. Because enough is enough. But you have to give passes like that to people that know what respect and life is. That actually don't over look around themselves with the stuff that they tip their eyes with education. You know, and it's hard. When I say it's so hard, like people like that nowadays, it's like finding the needle in the haystack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would have to say, don't give no damn thing. And eliminate any damn thing. For the sake of your sanity.
I think that it's a fine line and it all depends. So I'm not a parent, but then I put that in the aspect of we have a child and the child keeps doing the wrong thing. That's an unlimited forgiveness pass until they die. You know what I mean? Even when they do the ultimate wrong or just make the biggest mistakes, you're still forgiven. You might be mad, might be upset, you know. But then you apply that to anyone outside of, like, if you're a child and it's like, no, hell no, you know what I mean? And I might be wrong about that on the children. I'm just thinking that in my mind, you know.
These kids crazy.
Yeah, so
Our kids get away, they'll never want to be forgiven.
yeah,
Never.
yeah.
Never.
So I don't know. I feel like maybe with a kid, yes, but anything outside of your direct child, no, not at all, not at all. I'm real short on like my forgiveness things because I go out of my way to make sure that I don't offend, that I don't step on toes. I don't want to apologize to people for wrong. You know what I mean? So I'll stay up at night. I won't go to sleep. You know, I'll make sure it's done correctly and everyone's good. You know what I mean? Just so I don't have to apologize. So it's like if I'm done wrong, man, like that's probably it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's probably it. And
One and done.
yeah, maybe two, maybe. But,
Depends on the one.
yeah, it depends on how strong that one is. But yeah, like P said, I don't think any particular person outside, like from my opinion, is your direct child. Outside of your direct child, I don't think anyone deserves an unlimited forgiveness pass. Leave your comments below because I'm pretty sure somebody out there has been given an unlimited forgiveness pass. And I look at it like this, and I pose it because, hear me out. It's like I've seen the situation. I haven't been like in it myself, but I've seen a situation where a girl gets done wrong in a relationship, and she keeps forgiving the guy over and over and over and over. And me looking at that situation, I have to say, yo, what is wrong with this girl? Yo, like he is clearly X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? But in that situation, she's giving this guy an unlimited forgiveness pass. And I've also seen vice versa. And just for the male, it hurt more because like male ego and pride. Like once it fell apart, it fell apart. But when it was together, it was together. And I saw a guy, he was getting cheated on. I didn't necessarily know he was getting cheated on at the time, but when he told me, like, when it was all over, he was like, yes, he was cheating on me, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, having this person, having that person, having that person. And I'm like, damn. And when I say he was giving her a pass, it was certain times where she would just be gone and you can't get in contact with her. And she'd be like, I was with her friend. And in my mind, I'm like, she cheated. But I know my guy, and he don't cheat. You know, he a cool dude, so it's like maybe she's not cheating. But if that was my girl, I would think she's cheating. They break up, he tells me, and it's like I think about all of those conversations we had in the past, and I was like, damn, dog, you was giving her an unlimited forgiveness pass this whole time. You know what I mean? Like, so it all depends. I would love to know who feels a yes to that. I know somebody has to say yes. And maybe if you analyze this situation, are you already giving somebody an unlimited forgiveness pass that doesn't deserve it?
People are the fucking unlimited pass. Forgiveness pass. I remember one of my foster, I ain't gonna say my name, but my foster mom was involved with a guy, and he was involved with a girl that, you know, we were home and was there, and she was a dilly dally girl from the country of Nebraska, out in the country. Oh, never seen what the Eiffel Tower in New York looked like one of them type of girls. So he was dogging the hell out of her. Dogging the hell. And it's like, I was young, you know, young, I was 10, probably like 13 at the time. So it was like, he was dogging her, and I knew it was her. He was still left her under the off line. And if that was going on, what else was he doing outside of their little triangle they had going on? So it's like, it's just funny how he would do that, and she would, oh, I love you, I want to get married, and this, that, and the other, but I'm here for you, I give you, and she had money too. Yeah, she had things. So, yeah, don't get me wrong, he was a man, and a man, that's a man, don't give a fuck if the woman got money or not. He already has his own shit established. Anything outside of that is pretty much a mix together. So he really didn't use her or anything. He just was dumping the shit out of her.
That's crazy.
That was the dude, like that was his fucking drug. And then he came home and she washed his back and feet and cooked the dinner and washed the dogs. Like he had big ass dogs too. Two of them, big ass fucking made sure and take them on them dogs dragging her frail ass up the street and he dog this shit. So she was the unlimited forgiveness pass. I mean, fucking gave me this is crazy.
Yeah. Well, leave your comments below. I want to know.
I really want to know too. Please tell these stories, because y'all act like y'all shy. And I'll sit up here, I swear to God, if I had a fee at night after dark show, the shit I would tell y'all, yeah, and y'all better tell me some shit back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because ain't no need for me to keep giving, I'm not getting it back.
That period. Next question I pose for you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh my God. Hopefully I'm still alive. Hopefully this big nutrition I find the key to everlasting and forever. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Find some stuff you can eat and make you daily food and get feed.
There you go. Yes.
But outside of the math science inside of my head, I think in 5 years, I wanna probably get more active in the community when it comes to my peak fitness show. Get more involved with women and hear their story. for like women that have watched me from the start and look, I've been watching Pete for this long and how, it works and this, that, and the other. I've been eating this and trying to look out for the cookbook and, I have females, that that's on the Peak Fitness Challenge and stuff. And we can all get together and make, get detail and help with each other mentally for the peak fitness and nutrition side. Let me see, maybe hopefully my frozen food will go to something a little bigger than just my truck. And to go to like maybe a food truck maybe next, something small and dainty. And from there, want to carry out, soulful carry out type things. So hopefully build within the next 5 years each pillar to make sure each pillar is strong because you're strong to make this link that you can build out of dust. So yeah, hopefully that's strong and it builds me up. And I have my own family restaurant at the end of that.
Oh yeah, I like that. Come on with the 5-year plan, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like that. Let's see. For me, 5 years from now, hopefully some sponsorship would have solidified. I have a couple of people in mind that I like to holler at.
Okay.
And genuinely, the numbers that I was projecting myself initially to get, I'm getting them right now. So my original 5-year plan has sped up. So I have to do some things this year.
Okay.
So I make a new 5-year plan. Thank God. And so with this new plan, hopefully some sponsorships would have been locked in, solidified. I would have liked to hit at least 20 shows, maybe 25. I would pray for an apprentice or two.
Okay.
So that way I can have one good in-house editor with me and one person that's on the road with the shooting as well. And with that, I can, really, really develop and produce a lot more higher volume. Because I don't want to ever sacrifice my quality for quantity. I'm not in a rush to get to 1 million shows, But I'll take my 25 shows as long as they look good, they sound good, they have the best hosts, you're either learning something, it's not you just wasting your time. So that, as far as that goes, I would love to also have produced my first big budget film.
Okay.
And I know, see, it's levels, and I'm understanding that, and maybe I can explain something to you guys who don't already know, but I like to get all of my talent under my network. I want to get them all registered as SAG actors, and I'm going to start that process very soon with, like, the EPKs that's coming out, and they'll lead me on to the road to get everybody registered with SAG and shit.
Okay.
Outside of that, my big budget is $2 million. But in the eyes of Hollywood, that's considered a low budget film. But to me, like that's me peaking up, reaching a zenith, so I would like to at least get my first $2 million low budget, but in my mind, it'll be a big budget film,
$2 million would sound good to me.
Yeah, and I'm really gonna work hard towards that. And along the way, put out a lot of short films and television shows to prepare me and for that big moment that I would hate to waste it. And I would like to have at least one entry in the American Film Festival. I want to have either a television show, a sitcom, a com-rom, or a short film.
Okay.
So, yeah. And one in Sundance, American Black Film Festival, and one in Sundance. If I can get those peeps, that'll be, be accomplishing something in 5 years.
Give it up for the 5 year go, y'all.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Good job. I love that. Yeah. We'll be here for the whole time.
You already know. You already know. Hopefully, all of you guys will be here for the whole ride as well, so you can see some of these monumentous accomplishments be achieved, to me that really big on my mind.
Yeah.
I know some of this stuff people hearing is like, oh, that's small, I already did it, oh, way past that. But we all gotta grow, we all start somewhere and plant our flag. This was a real good flag planting year for me.
Yeah.
I was able to establish what it is I'm good at and what it is I do. And a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people, I'm going to reveal a number. I don't know if I should say it now, but we had a good number. So it's like I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so I'm going next show. If I hit another milestone in between now and the next time we shoot, I'm going to start showing some numbers. And these numbers are impressive to me. You know what I mean? So
And me too, man.
you out there, you might be getting a zillion times more, but I'm trying to establish a network and show people that people are tuning in and that we do have people that subscribe and people that fall in love with the host and the energy that we bring.
Yeah. So we gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
That's all.
One thing I want to talk about, we ain't got to stick on it long, but the importance of family traditions. How important are family traditions to you?
They're very important because it establishes something some type of alignment with the child, so your child is not so out of order and not so out of place when it comes to such a thing. Tradition is great for the soul. It keeps you going. Yeah, I think it's important for them to have to take their things. It's about things. Because everything ain't get to that leverage. Something going to hurt families. It's only good to have these things that the parents and the grandparents install additionally things so that you can pass them on. Those like you
So for me, I would say tradition is very important. It's unfortunate that a lot of people don't practice tradition. It seems like tradition are a fleeting thing.
Yeah.
It's important to establish a pattern. I think that's a great thing. Like Christmas, won't get too in depth, but I like when people get together, family get together for Christmas and major holidays. I would like for the kids to be able to say, hey, can we go X, Y, and Z for Christmas? And that gives them a sense of something to look forward to. So, traditions are extremely important. Practice traditions. It's like we're getting away from it. The faster the years go by, the further away we get away.
Yeah, that's why this is crazy. It's like I just heard something like the kids coming up, they don't drink alcohol. So the value of alcohol is going down because they don't drink it.
We have made it.
Yeah, they're doing other stuff like yeah.
Pray for the kids. Pray for the kids.
And please teach them something.
Yeah, teach them.
Even if it's hopscotch. At least if
one,
they're
teach
bored, they'll put the game down and go outside and go shop and hopscotch it up.
Yeah. That's not happening. It's great too. But it starts in the home.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story. It starts in the home. And as long as I think everybody's putting their best foot forward, at least attempting to try to teach the child or children something, it will be a little bit better as a society. That is, a little thing. Not whole lot. Whole little bit.
All I got to say to y'all.
And on that note, people, thank you for tuning in. I go by the name of Tella Young Skillz. This is Sexy V. You've been watching another exciting episode of Live from the Southside. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And until we see you again, peace.